Welcome, welcome, crafty friends. Oh, I'm a little out of breath. I realized less than a minute ago that I was wearing some really icky t-shirts, so I ran. That's me, I ran. So, I am so happy you're here tonight, and I'll tell you why. We're going to do some coloring. Ooh, I know that sounds really exciting, doesn't it? But I'm going to show you something really cool, and you'll see. And I have two cards at the end to show you. So I'm Sandy of Lolly and Sand, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Ontario, Canada, Southern Ontario. A couple reminders. If you've purchased from me, you need to use your bonus day coupons before the end of the month. So you have right to the end of the month, actually. You have till the 31st of August. 2023. Bogo. My Bogo is on, and you can scoop up some really good deals and get new products. So let's say you buy $50 in Bogo items. You're going to the catalog with $50 to spend. Ooh, that is nice. So you're really only spending that 50 once because you're getting the Bogo items free. And one more thing. I've teamed up with another demonstrator, our holiday Crafternoon card making event, that's a long one, is, the registration is open, of course. Early bird draw goes to the 25th or 26th. Let's say the 25th in case I'm wrong. Would love, if you live in Canada, anywhere in Canada, because it's virtual, you can come join us. So I say we get started. All right, let me turn you around, and let's try not to make... Oh, wait, you're going to get my light in your eyes if I do that. My light is right beside me. Here we go. Up to the ceiling. I should put something on the ceiling, shouldn't I, to make it look prettier. Okay, and turn around and move you closer and away from my light. I know all these other demonstrators have this really beautiful setup, with, not sure what program they're using, but I don't have that. I don't have that. Those things all cost money, and I'm not that big of a demonstrator yet. All right, I'm just double checking to make sure everything's working, and I am in the right spot. Why don't I see us? Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. Oh, you know what's so confusing to me, by the way? Is I thought today was Thursday because I did a video on Sunday, which was a special unboxing, so you could see the items that we're going to be using in our holiday Crafternoon. If you missed that, check it out. Alrighty, hello Elsie and Marjorie and Jackie. Did I say that right? I hope so. All right, here's what we're using tonight. I realize that this bundle, I'm moving my light again, that this bundle, okay, this is available. This will not be available until October 16th. Alrighty, so mark your calendars. If it comes in earlier, I will be more than certain to post it and let you know. But if you want the truck that goes with Trucking Along, to make the Trucking Along bundle, October 16th is what you're looking at if you don't already have it. All right, so this is a cool set because it moves through the seasons. Clearly it's a truck. It's got trees, flowers, more flowers. This makes it so the truck doesn't look and the trees don't look that they're floating in the air. You have trees here, fit in here. Palm trees, you have presents, more flowers. Everything fits in here. And then, of course, you have your sentiments. So they're nice because I can use this anytime. Every day is a fresh start. Absolutely special delivery. Birthday, anniversary, so many different, it could be Christmas for crying out loud. Yeah, why not? This says Farm Fresh. That's cute. Wishing you a festive Christmas and sending you sunny thoughts. I really like it. I have lots of fun with this one. Okay, so if I show you this way, it gets really bright, but this is the truck. So you get the truck. Is that the hubcap? I'm really good with trucks. The wheels, and this is the windshield, I believe. So if I show you this way, you can see them all like that. We're going to be using the truck. I'm going to set that aside and show you the colors we're using tonight. I am making a fall card because we just did an Insta-hop today, our team, and our theme was fall. So I'm actually making the card that's in the hop. How cool is that? So first thing I'm going to do is get something to protect my desk. Little paper. I don't think right now we have this anymore. Here, anyway, I should tell you the colors. Pecan Pie, my fave, Pumpkin Pie, Real Red, and Cajun Craze. Very fall-like. You didn't hear green in there anywhere. Okay, and I'm doing that backward. Sorry. Those guys can get out of the way. I don't need those. Why do I have those here? Oh my gosh, we're using Pecan Pie. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're using Pecan Pie. I have to think about it. Oh, I know what. Okay, we are using those other colors. Don't worry. I just got ahead of myself. Let me see which brush I'm using. This one. Alrighty, so this is a piece of Pecan Pie, and I'm going to make it look like suede. Alright, so I'm really sorry. This isn't one of the Stampin' Up! Blending brushes. I've got all the colors that I have used, and I have to use this one. So, just before I start here, hello Bea and hello Lila. Alright, so here we go. You don't have to, you do have to worry about getting blotches. Okay, but it'll be okay because I actually want some dark spots and some light spots. I just don't want them super dark. So we start off the page. If I start off the page, that probably makes more sense. I'm using pretty good pressure, by the way, to get as much ink as I can out of the brush. And don't you worry, we're going to go over the whole thing. Now I know this, to me, this takes a little bit of drying time. Oh, I almost did that. Right on there. Now, if you take a look at it the way it is right now, you can see it kind of looks leather-like. You can see that it's lighter here, darker here, and it's not solid. That's kind of what we're looking for. So, and if you're making this card, by the way, I think you should start with this because of drying time. We're using, I'd say a decent amount of ink. And in case you're wondering, fall is my favorite season. I like the summer for being in pools, but the humidity in Canada is something else. I'm pretty sure other places enjoy their humidity as much. That's sarcasm, sorry. It's just something that makes me grouchy. All right. So when you think you're done, okay, you've got all your color on, I'm still going to go over the whole thing. There's still ink in the brush, but not a lot. And I'm just kind of smoothing it out. I don't think that's the right word. All right. So I'm going to show you the one I did earlier and a different color as well. Is that the one I did earlier? So it dried a fair bit lighter than that one. Now the other one, where did I hide it? Oh, here it is. Okay, this one is copper clay. So depending on what you're looking for, you can use any of these for fall cards. I really like this, but it was just a little bit too much copper going on, you know what I mean? Oh, so here's my question for you tonight. Were you able to get the, let's let that dry. Were you able to get the trucking along before it went out of stock? Okay, now I'm bringing these colors in. Alrighty, I'm going to start with Real Red. In case, boop, I'm just reading Sandy's message. Hi all, happy, thank goodness Monday is a done day. Since every day is a weekend for me. Actually, it isn't. I had my grandson today, and I had him for part of yesterday. All right, so Real Red, you saw I took some of it off. It may turn out blotchy, not the end of the world. this time it's not all the end of the world. Like I said, lots of color, and we have more too. All right, just kind of squooshing the colors in. I'm going to use, I forget what I don't even know what I used with the last one. Was it this one? Yeah, it was. Pumpkin pie. I have 3 brushes over here, and I'm like, what is what here? I might not have used Cajun Craze. I'm not sure. Now, check this out. This is one of the old linen pads. That's how long I've had that. So, coloring could have a little more, but the good news is it's not going to matter. Doesn't that look really goofy? You're kind of probably thinking this way, what on earth is she doing? Majorly ugly, isn't it? Actually, I'm going to throw Cajun Craze out for now. And go and bring in, make sure I have this one. Yep, it was this one. And bring in a little bit of Pecan Pie to darken up that orange a bit. All right, we also need it in another spot. So, might as well start with this one. It's right here. I don't know about you, but I get my fingers so messed up when I'm doing this. Again, doesn't have to be solid. This is the middle one. This time, I know I've used so much pumpkin pie. Pecan pie. Really? Pumpkin pie and pecan pie? Really? Did I just say? Yeah. Anyway, use so much of it that one needs re-inking big time. And I believe I still have my original re-inker. Okay, hopefully these are all in here. All right, and then we'll throw on some red. And I'll show you why this isn't really the end of the world if we don't get it all nice and solid over. We'll close those for now. Okay, so that was pecan pie. Seriously, that was pumpkin pie? I didn't say that wrong. Pumpkin pie. Yeah, the funny thing is, okay, I don't sound very Canadian, do I? I don't like pumpkin pie. Weird. All right, and then these are the dies. Oops, everybody out of the way. These are the dies called natural prints. This is just a few of the dies. We go like this, and we get this. So, the reason why I wasn't too worried if it was going to be dark enough, here's the sprigs, let's take it off that messy bit, is because of this. When I thought, oh, well, I'll just play here. That's not the color I wanted. It's not the right. Now you have to be very careful. It's very delicate. I can just brush on more color. So if I was like, that red is way too bright for me, like right here, let's say, I don't want to actually do that, but not bright enough, I should say. That was backwards. I can put more color on carefully, very, very carefully. Anyway, isn't that pretty? Those are my fall colors. I love those fall colors. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to take this away. So we're going to keep those separate. Yep, getting inky. All right, and bring in, whoop, oh, those were my dies. Okay, we have some coloring to do. Remember I said there were flowers? That's one of the set of flowers. I didn't want you to have to wait while I painstakingly fussy cut that. So I fussy cut it ahead and obviously stamped it ahead. And you know what? I just put my dies right on top of my Tuxedo Black Memento ink. I've been using this for so long and I have not re-inked it in ages. Not since I re-inked it so much that it was kind of leaking out and made a huge mess. So that's got to be, well, oh man, that's more than a year. More than a year. Oh, that was bad. Let's try that again, but do it the right way. I'm definitely heavy in the center there. Hopefully not too, or I will get perfect. Oh, I like that. Okay, and I made a mess of the stamp. Okay, for now, that's the stamping we're doing. Okay, so a little bit of coloring. Yes, I'm going to start with a little one because it's so much easier. Okay, what do we have here? Dark Sweet Sorbet. I was using Poppy Parade, in all of my samples, everything that I played with, and I ran out the ink. I just like, poof, gone. I forgot my yellow. Okay, well, these are not going to be yellow flowers in that case. They're so little. They are so little. I'm not going to say that it matters if I get every single little bit. I would like my yellow, though. Not in, well, you know what? There, I have an orange here. We'll make it an orange center. I also have light mossy meadow. For this, I'm going to use I can't remember if I did that on the other one. I'm using the bullet end. And get those leaves and the stem. This is hard because normally I would be using my magnifying glass. And yes, my eye appointment is tomorrow. Let's find out what's going on, friends. Okay, I have non-traditional flowers that are orange and red with orange centers, and I don't think that really matters. Okay, now to the truck. Now, the question was, I'm going back to Sweet Sorbet, dark, and because I did this last week, it was like, did I use light or dark Pecan Pie? If I get them going the right direction. So I'm going to start with light just in case. Hello, Claire. Oh, thank you. Beautiful fall colors. They're my favorite. Like to take a drive this time of year is fabulous. I'm trying to think what color. Nope. I think I'm going to start with this one. Decisions. Okay. Now my main objective is to stay in the lines, and I'm not going to do a ton of blending because I'm going to put two colors on the truck because because it looked really cool when I did it earlier. So if I miss a couple spots, it's not the end of the world because the next color will hopefully cover that up. If it doesn't, we'll just go right back in and put a little bit in. I forgot the gray for the wheels. Oh, poopy. Such language, Sandy. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to see if I can see them from here. That was the wrong thing. I was playing with markers with my grandson today, and remember when coloring books used to have white paper and it was thick and the colors didn't bleed through quite as bad? Oh my gosh, what a mess we made. What a mess. And since I love coloring, although when I'm doing coloring books, I like crayons. I'm not using my good blends, that's for sure. All right, now we're going to take the light Pecan Pie, use the brush tip, and I'm going to do section by section for this. Hi, Susan. Welcome, and thank you for joining. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to make the lines long because I don't really want to see the lines. So by putting this color, this light color, on top of the Sweet Sorbet, what we get is a rustic looking truck. I tried this with a whole bunch of colors, darker, lighter, you name it. And well, the Poppy Parade looked really good, but since that one ran out, Sweet Sorbet's doing a lovely job. I didn't want my truck to be like super dirty looking, if that makes sense. Super duper rustic. But I am going to go in and put in some lines. Now, the one thing I noticed with my original is I'd gone over it so many times. I didn't like the coloring so much. So Stampin' Up! Has so nicely added these lines for us. Remember, this is going to dry a little bit later. And go around this one. And a little bit up here. Darken up little areas. Not the whole thing, just in places where you think it might be. And I am no master colorer here. So I just kind of do what looks right to me. Try and think of where rust would be on a truck. trying to think of where rust is on my own car. There's not a lot, but every time, because it's reasonably new, every time it gets bumped in a parking lot, I feel like I have to make that darker, but I'm going to use the other end. And just go lightly over top, trying to avoid the lines. They should blend in though. So what do you think? So it's a partly rusty truck. I hope the light's catching it properly. Let me see if I can grab the gray. Oh, nope. 1 second. Nope. So we're going to have brown tires on our car. It's probably buried somewhere because, oh wait, hang on. This is how I keep them. And I bet it's, please still be a good one. Do we still have gray granite? I don't think so. Let's pretend that's smoky slate. What's this one? Another gray granite. Okay, let's pretend this is smoky slate, okay? Because they're going to look a lot alike. I really wanted to use pebbled path, which I do have. So we're just pretending this is a different gray. Okay, because I don't think we have this one anymore. All right, so we have gray tires. Oh, I wanted to do, well, a chrome bumper kind of, but not. Okay, so we have that and that. One more thing to color, and I need paper. I am right. Okay, I was playing. So the last thing is for the sentiment. And again, trying to remember, what color did I put on first? So I wanted this, I originally had on the card a very vanilla sentiment. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is very vanilla, not basic white. And it just stuck out so much. So I decided I would color it. So, and again, this is not the color I originally used. I want to make it bigger than the die. You know I've already got this cut out, but just wanted to show you what I did. Okay, you are going to see some lines, not the end of the world, because your sentiment will cover up a lot of it. I love color blending like this, where it's there, it's unusual. When that dries, it will, if I make it darker, will look more like one of these two. Believe it or not, it's going to dry way nicer than that. I think I put an extra coat of sweet sorbet on it. So what I did then is I took my stylish shapes dies and I cut it, but the die's way too big. So I cut it and it was about that long. Then I just moved the die up because you can feel these little lines. Moved it up and cut it to match the sentiment, which is right here. Nope, that is not the sentiment. Sentiment's over here. And I'm using special delivery and memento. I was worried I would make this way too dark, and I think we're good. I'm going to do both and see which one I like better. And I'm also going to move up as close as I can so I can see what I'm doing and try to get that somewhat centered. That is so hard to see from here. Okay, luck. I was going to say wish me luck, but too late. See, look, almost looks rustic, and I love the way that turned out. Might be a bit much. We'll see how it blends or matches with the base we did and the truck and the whole 9 yards. And I always like to have extra sentiments and such laying around, mostly in my, I'm going to use that someday bin, because I am. All right, so that's done, that's done. That's a little bit wet still. And I just want to get the truck. So in case you're new, I don't think you are, but in case you're new, hold it upside down, open it up, put your item in there. This truck is much more red than my original. I will show it to you. So what I do is I grab it, and I can see that there's a lot more up there than down here, so I'm going to move it again. I really meant for this to be on the other side, so it's holding it with my right hand, but new. Okay, happy. I'm going to get this piece and this piece, and they're all going to fly out. Ooh, that's a little close, but hey, it is what it is. I happen to have another truck laying off to the side. Alrighty, so let's see how these guys dried. Or the one. It should be the darker of the two. And this was, I think this was a fair bit darker. So I think it's looking good. So I took a piece of pecan pie, embossed it, was actually a full sheet, embossed it using the Crosshatch. That's the set, the basic, basics embossing folders where you get the 3. And I decided, because I needed a road, I can put it on that one or that one. Oh, you're smaller. How dare you be smaller? In that case, I think it's going to go on this one. Oh, you know what? You know what? Hang on. It's not smaller. I need to cut this because sometimes if you start a little aggressively at the edge, it's too close. I have to cut this down to 4 1/8, which end by 5 3/8. So, yeah, this is the one we did tonight. So this is the one we'll use. It's a little darker than I would like, but, you know, I'm still liking it. Alrighty. We'll bring in the base. I might as well put that right on there. Oh, hang on. There was more. There's always more. Look at the color difference. This is how it started. This is what it is right now. That doesn't suit me. So I wanted it to look the same. So, of course, except this piece. That piece I'm okay with. So I knew there was something else I was going to do. I'm going to bring out the pecan pie again. Now, you know there's only 1/8 of an inch around the edge. So what I did, and I have to do it bigger because it's hard to just do the little teeny edge. I find our brushes hold a lot more ink than this Amazon one that I got. I got them before Stampin' Up had the brushes. So I basically don't want the pecan pie showing outside of the pecan pie. Alrighty. Cool. Covered. Done. You're so quiet tonight. Of course, I guess I do pretty much all the talking. All right, that can go. Opens this way. Boy, oh boy, you do one card upside down, which would be me. Oh, you know what? Okay, I do have a question for you. Which is your favorite season? I mean, if somebody says winter, I'll be really shocked, but let me know in the comments. Are you a fall gal? Do you prefer the heat of summer? Spring is always lovely because the flowers are coming up and April showers bring May flowers. Got another car wash today, a free car wash again today, which was lovely. Okay, now this is going to fit, and I know it's a different color. This one's okay. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was telling you how I did this. So I cut it to the width, which is the 4 1/8, and then I use the basic border dies. The die actually goes like this and down. I only wanted this part because I needed the car to sit on something, or the truck. Because when I did it, looked at it originally, I'm like, it's just floating, you know, just floating up the air. Oh, fall it is. Beauty. I love it. I mean, I love the summer, the flowers and everything's so beautiful and green. However, all right, so keep those guys. I did 3 just because. Now my car, oh, I really don't like the way that is cut out, but I'm still going to put it on the card. I may replace it. All right. So if you're wondering why when I cut this out, why I left this little tab, and that's because this is going to sit in here. And I needed something to attach to the truck. And that's more glue than I need. All right, so let's get that on there. My flowers definitely match my truck. I can hear my grandson. Hey, yap, yap, yap. Today I was like, please volume down just a little bit. I thought I talked a lot. They're so cute at 3 because they talk until, there's where I stamped it wrong. They talk and talk and talk more than me. Alrighty, let's put this on. We'll just start putting piece by piece on until we get to the finished product. I can't believe after looking at it like that, I still managed to, you get over, to do it like that. Okay, I don't want this entire thing, although I'm keeping it for another card. I just want to decide. I really like this leaf because I find that it goes better with the truck. I keep calling it a car, but it's a truck. So I am going to cut it, I think about, is that enough? I'm thinking scissors. Let's just get the scissors and we'll start doing a little surgery here. Here, okay, I'm going to cut right in here, and I'm going to try and cut it so it's the shape of that little branch. I also have to cut right here. Come on. Right here. I was just reading Peggy's comment. I know, and it so confused me. Twice in 1 week, my goodness. Okay, and then I'm going to go about like that. So I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I like this leaf here. This part should be covered up, so I'm going to go like that. Oh, I kind of mangled it, but I might be able to use this leaf and that bit on another card. This, like I said, is going to be covered up. I can tuck some of that under if I choose. It's kind of like, where's your truck driving, is what I was thinking. Where's that truck going? And I don't know. I guess when he gets to this beautiful colored greenery, which is, you know, not green, I guess he's going to stop right there. Oh, that's too much. All right, little dots here and there. Now the trick is to not drop it. There's always a trick, isn't there? I love the suede background. Like, this is a lot darker of a card than I would normally do, but had to come up with a card. Okay, so here's these guys. That one goes with the truck very well. And then here's the other one. Which one do you like better? Do you like, let's see, right hand? Do you like, because I'm going to put the one that you like on here. Do you like the one in my left hand or the one in my right hand? Here they are beside the truck. And while you're deciding, so that's right hand. No, sorry, that's right hand, that's left hand. I still get my right and left mixed up. I'm going to put that there. We'll do the inside of the card while you're thinking about it. Okay, I will give you all the measurements in the comments. So you come back if you choose, and they'll all be there. For those watching on YouTube, they're already there, as are the links to my Bogo and to register for the holiday Crafternoon. All 4 of my cards are designed, and if I didn't love them, I would redo them. So I love them, I'm not redoing them. Okay, bit of a hangover here. Not a hangover, but you know what I mean. Here we go. Alrighty. Right or left? It's your decision which one of these two I put on. And I see how there's a fuzzy and it's bugging me. Okay, so that's clearly a piece of that. And then what I'm going to do is just take one of these sprigs and add it in here. All right, and I should, oh good, it's still at the top. Just need little dots of glue. Come on. You know, it's when you do this that you're just asking for trouble. You're asking for it to just come zipping out of there. Here we go. All right, over, under. Yes, I can get that under there. And I like the inside very, very much. My card base was right there. Oh my gosh, it's right here. How embarrassing. Okay, here we go. We are almost done. So I'm going to keep those two for another card. It's something I would like to put on the envelope. Let me make sure it's the right size before I do that. It is. And I still use liquid glue, because I just don't. I say I don't center thing or get things right, and then, of course, then I get one exactly right. Okay, grabbing my thread. This one, did I use? No, I did not use that one. It's close. And I think I was sitting here getting everything together. Okay, I'm going to decide. I don't know with my, I don't know why I put all the stuff away after I had it all going. All right, this one intrigues me. I'm using this one. Okay, and then, because I'm going to put ribbon on it, I'm going to put trim on it. I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm just going to make little circles. Little circles. I like using Stampin' Seal for this because I can just, if I don't like where it's at, I just pull it right off. It's no biggie. And if I mess this up, of course the original worked perfectly. Of course it did. We'll make it work. Don't you worry. And this is even getting some gems on it. Now, if you wanted this as a masculine card, leave the gems off if you want, or put them on. It's up to you. That is like the sloppiest looking thing I've seen. But I don't completely dislike it. I do kind of like wonky, so wonky works. And let's go with these. I do have a little bit, I don't normally put it right on there, by the way. I do have a little bit to trim off. Put a little bit. So I want that part covered up. Right about there. Trim the end. Get the gems. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, I put them away. Ah, here they are. Adhesive backed gems. I love the colors of them. We always have a little stowaway here. I'm not sure what that one's from. And I'm going to use these guys. And my Take Your Pick tool is right here. All right, so I always say I have to use up some of the bigger ones. So that's what I'm going to do. A nice coppery looking color to go with the... I don't want this directly above. I have this thing that I don't like them like that. Whatever that thing is, it's a thing. If you wanted to continue on, you would do what I did on my flowers, which was give them a little wink of Stella. You could splatter. For the one, I went around the wheel caps, the hub caps, hubs, whatever that part of the car is called, and just gave them a little bit of shine. Just a little bit. Now give yourself drying time on this, because I know with one card I didn't. And the next thing I saw was one of the backs of one of my cards was shiny. Okay, put the adhesive gems away. A couple tools away, and I will show you. Here's the original. Oh, I splattered it in black. I don't know if you can see the little splatter marks. That's very easy to do, especially if you have that handy, which I don't. It's a... I drive myself crazy, you know that. Well, I'll just show you. If I was doing this, pretend this is black. I would put something underneath number one. So we'll just bring that out, use the back, this one. And I would just take the end and just go splatter, 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 splatter. The black works a lot better than that. So there's those two. My original that I used, I'm not as thrilled with it. It's definitely a whole lot less rustic. There's the other one. So I decided on that I had to use some copper. So there's copper, what is it? Oh, no, it's not, no. Oh, darn it. Copper clay, shimmer papers behind here. It's got Wink Estella, which you might actually be able to see, a big long bow. So this one's a little less. Did I do the inside? Oh, I did. There's where I put another piece of it. Definitely in the browns and the greens. And then, of course, I had to do a Christmas card as well. And that's this one. So this is the exact same technique, just with cherry cobbler on top of Poppy Parade. On top of Poppy Parade. And some Poppy Parade ink. So I kind of mix them a little bit. And this is some of the new DSP that we're using in our holiday Crafternoon event. I did not do the inside on this one, so I have nothing to show you. There we go. So these are my favorite. This one was my first attempt. And will they all fit? Oh my goodness, they do. Holy macaroni. Do you like the red one? So I was thinking that would make a really, really cute Christmas card with the truck and the tree. Oh yeah, that's another tree from one of the new sets. Can't remember the name of it because it's brand new. But there's the tree I was talking about. I Wink Estella'd it so the green went into the white areas and made it look later. Anyway, my friends, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. That was kind of marathon. My previous videos have been this long, but then I was going shorter. Now they're longer. I do apologize if you had something else to do. The truck is awesome. It's awesome. What can I say? Thank you for watching. I'm away next Tuesday, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do the video then next Wednesday. When I figure it out, I will post it so you know, so you're not, when I go live, I'll let you know. So, thank you again. Have yourself a wonderful week, and enjoy August, what's left of it. Bye-bye.